Alrighty guys, welcome back to Starmade on the Star Squadron server. This is episode 36, I believe. Today, we're going to work on some power, but I'm going to take a quick look around. Still have the view distance and render distance turned up. We got to get some power in here, and that's not a big deal, but definitely something that we have to work on. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead, turn this all the way to this one. Now I only have, well, I have 839,000 power, which seems like it may be a lot, but it's not. But we're going to get this worked out and hopefully have enough power to power everything, because we're also going to have a massive amount of shields. The new armor system, I'm not real familiar with how it works right now, so I'm going to save myself the hassle and just add a massive amount of frickin' shields on it and call it good. So, get some power run here. Now, we don't have that large of a setup yet, and we're already at 928,000, which really is nothing compared to what we're going to need. Now we're at 1 million. Why does that seem like a lot all of a sudden? Okay. So, but I believe the cap is at 2 million. After that, it's just however many blocks you add. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up an efficient power system, and then outside of that, we're going to set up towers with power setups on them. Alrighty, we're at 1.1 million. $1.13. Let's see, now it doesn't seem to be going up so fast. 1.14. I could have swore it was 2 million was the cap, but I'm not real sure. So these right here are going to extend all the way out on each arm, and then they're going to extend upwards and downwards. We still have to I still need to do these hallways going out this way, and these hallways are not only just stretched to hold to the outer ring perimeter, they're also going to be the access hallways to all the docking bays and stuff like that. So they have to be, I believe they're going to be 5 by 3, so they'll be wide and 3 tall. So that should be enough room for clearance room, some decor, and access ways outwards. Now the power supplies after we reach peak is actually going to be in cylinders along these hallways, so that's something that's going to be there. We're also going to have the docking bays going outside there. Alright, so now we need to extend that way and that way, and there we go. Alright, so let's continue outward, and these somehow I got to figure out how to make them actually look good on here. It's not exactly my strong point, but we'll figure something out. Hopefully it's something that I'll be happy with and that you guys will enjoy. Now, shields. I think shields we're going to put in a few specific locations. Now in a PvP situation or a battle or combat situation, that would be proven to be a weakness, having them all in one spot. But I don't think I'm going to worry about that too much here. I also got to figure out how to work angles. I'm not really sure how to do the outside pillars on this, because I want them to be rounded and kind of like a crescent shape with a spike shape on the top or on the ends. What are we at? 1.9? Okay, so I think we're easily going to reach 2 million just with this. And I'm still at 822,000. Still power generators. So that's still pretty good. We're doing really good here. Now let me get way back over here. It's going to be quite the travel. I may actually put shuttles going back and forth. Just because this is kind of a long ways. If you had to walk it, that would be pretty bad. I was saying that I was going to need glass in the last episode, and as you can see, that's ring's going to be all glass there and everything. So alright, now it's saying 1.4. Let's see, I lost it. Power 1.4. It seems like it should be making more than that. It's because we were at 1.9. Well, did I cross something? I don't think I did. I love that I can actually see that shot from this distance. Okay. So, I guess that is going to be our max here. Let me see. I need to bring this up. And we're going to make this decorated all nice and neat too, so it should look really good. Hopefully. There we go. And we are now at 1.427. Okay, so I picked out a location for the shield rechargers. And as far as shield capacitors, I don't know what we're going to be doing. Alright, so on this, we're going to need clear the build helper. Alright, let's go ahead and do a circle. And we're going to do a radius of 6, I believe. Yep. Okay. Let's go ahead and fill this in real quick. this is the basic outline, and this is a small portion of it. I want to try to keep them together, but I don't want to have too much going on. Alright, so what is this one? Okay. So these are just shield rechargers. Thank God for symmetry mode. Okay. So shield recharge is at 41,000. And these don't really matter as far as layout, so that way I can just do this. And we're doing these 50 blocks long, so that's quite a bit. And then we're going to have to cover the outside. Alright, so let's take that off. There. Alright, so that is solid. Alright, so let's go ahead and cover this. Now, what should we cover this in? Do I have any other color? I don't. Alright, so we're going to actually wait to cover this. A little bit of lag there. Okay, so I do want to go ahead and see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go 5 wide. Oh. Undo. And see, 8. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit tricky. That's okay. Alright, so let's go down to 4. Go down to 1. Alrighty. Okay, and that puts us at 220,000 recharge per second, which is, trust me, going to go a whole lot higher. These are just going to be for starters. Yeah, we have it going on this other side also, so that's a total of 4 recharge units for that alone. So, alright, now I really want to cover these in, but I don't want to use the gray. I wanted to actually use a different color. We're probably going to go with black for these. And then power, we still have to do quite a bit of power. But we also have shields, the actual shields themselves to go ahead and do. And then I have no idea where we're going to do it yet, but we'll figure out somewhere. Maybe. Well, I want to work on a dot too. And none of these areas are really good for docks yet. What to do now? We can actually work on the towers, the outlying towers. Go ahead and go out here, because these are going to be basically the same on all 4 struts. So I did a little bit of a pattern out here. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I probably am not. Now the confusing part is now I have to do an angle, and that I'm not really sure about how to go about doing it. But we'll have to figure something out. Alright, let's go ahead and take those off. And these we're going to try to keep them as rounded as possible. Now the hard part. Bringing these in. Let's go ahead and go 1 on each spot. See how that looks. Now I imagine that the higher you go, the more rounded this is going to look. Hopefully. And I could be completely wrong. Okay. So let's change this. Oops. There. I'm going to go in 2 at a time and see how that gives it as far as a rounded look. Okay, there. I also got to watch resources because, I mean, even though we've just started this, I've actually used quite a bit of the materials that we have. Okay. I don't think that really, well, kind of gives it a rounded look. So let's go ahead and bring this back in. Do 2 again. Alright, that there, that up. I like it. I like it a lot. It's kind of hard to see right now, the symmetry planes, but I really do like it a lot. Let me see. So let's go up 25 here, 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 and up 50 here. Alrighty. So we'll do 25 again. Let's go there, there, there. Now let's undo that. 50, 50. Oh, I like it a lot. I like it, I like it, I like it. So let's go up 10. Alright, we gotta go up 50. We'll take these out. This. Alright, here's where I'm not sure. Should we go ahead and do this? And I also want to make these usable. I don't want it to just be decoration. So I need to figure out what I'm going to put in here. Now this actually could be the shield. Now that's an idea. And froze. Okay. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. Robin, Shield, and Garth are both on, actually. Alrighty. It's massive, like, spikes of death. Get all these closed off. Take anything extra out there? I was hoping not. Okay. And these we're actually probably going to do lights. Well, there's going to be lights all along here, so. I have no idea what I was doing there. This filled in. And pick this straight up. Highlight, we're not going straight up. Alrighty. So far, I am really happy with this. See where we are here. Do a little bit of fill in. Oh, don't even have to do any fill in. And there we go. Alright. Wow. I like the way those look. Nice. Alrighty. Well, I know it hasn't been an exciting episode, but I'm really happy with the way this is coming along. It's going to be a whole lot of work, but I'm looking forward to it. So, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.